way on earth that he's going to fight me. Not a chance. I will retire Jon Jones without even fighting him.
One fight, and if there's one location that Jon Jones would come out of retirement for, we might just get to see the greatest heavyweight fight of all time. If Tom only just scrapes by Cyril Gard. I think Jones would come out of retirement.
I heard rumours from people close to him that he's going to retire and that he's not living like an athlete who's fighting at the top level anymore, and that he's not interested, that he's not in the gym and etc. But I knew that there was going to be a decision made by the UFC coming soon, whether he's going to...
idea what you're doing next and when you'll be back in the octagon?
I do, but I also want to keep my job. So
There's not much I can say on it, to be honest. But yeah,
I'm
going to be fighting hopefully twice this year. That's my fault.
Oh, wow.
At least. I think I've wasted enough time. We're looking for we're looking to get a fight booked quick, and it's looking like it's going to be pretty soon anyway. And then hopefully, if everything goes well in the first one, I'm uninjured, which is, it's easier said than done.
In a twist that's shaking up the heavyweight division, Aspinall responds to Jon Jones' bombshell retirement tease, and he's not holding back. Aspinall H is already sitting on it, but if Bones Jones wants war, Tom says, "I'm ready," just 2 weeks after announcing his retirement. Jon is back in the USADA testing pool, and the fight world is officially on fire. Fans were stunned.
Is the undisputed title. That's really what I was chasing the whole time. I was never really chasing one guy. Jon Jones was always just a bonus because of the stuff, because of the resume that he's got, and because of the name that he has, and the status that he holds within the sport. Like, he's so well respected. I think that would have been it.
The MMA legend had barely stepped away from the game, and already the whispers of a comeback turned into a roar. And here's the kicker: this isn't just any return. The timing suspiciously electric speculation hit overdrive when talks of a fantasy event at the White House, yes, the White House, surfaced, with former President Donald Trump reportedly interested in hosting a UFC fight.
We're going to have a UFC fight. Think of this on the grounds of the White House. We have a lot of land there. We're going to build a little... We're not. Dana's going to do it. Dana's great, one of a kind. We're going to have a UFC fight, championship fight, full fight, like 20, 25,000 people. And we're going to do that as part of 250 also. We're going to have some incredible events, some professional events, some amateur events, but the UFC fight.
On the historic lawn, Jones didn't hesitate. He lit the spark, saying thought everyone should have a choice, but make no mistake, this isn't just about politics or pageantry. This is about legacy, pride, and a shot at the undisputed crown. Jon Jones, the most dominant light heavyweight of all time, is eyeing heavyweight immortality, and he may have just called his shot in the most outrageous venue combat sports has ever seen. If this comeback is real, the question isn't just asterisk when it's who wants the smoke. And something tells us Tom Aspinall is already lacing up. Out of nowhere, Bones drops a cryptic post, a mock-up of him beating down Tom Aspinall on the White House lawn. The caption, cold and calculated, "Feels good to be the hunter, not the hunted." Jones.
Fan as anybody, and I've always defended he's not afraid of Tom. He's willing to fight anybody. It's hard to not fall into that narrative here, though. Like, to me, like, fighting in the White House, like, that doesn't do it. But maybe I'm a different person. Maybe everybody looks at it different. For me, like, if you tell me they're going to have a fight at the White House, like, cool. All right. Like, it'd be cool to do it. If not, whatever. Like, a fight's a fight. Maybe Jon looks at it different. Maybe that, got him motivated, sparked his interest enough. But, man, I'll tell you, like, this looks bad in my opinion. Like, and I got the most respect for Jon. Like, I talk about it all the time, right? Like, the dude was kicking people while on cocaine. Like I've done enough to know I cannot do that. Like, respect, Jon. Like, you are a bad. But this looks like ducks.
Isn't just teasing a comeback, he's drawing a target. After months of silence, he's flipped the script and put Aspinall in his crosshairs. But is this just another bluff from the greatest light heavyweight of all time? Or is the king really coming for the crown? A veteran, a long-time Jones supporter, admits. Even he's raising an eyebrow. "I've never believed Jon was ducking anyone," Brown said, but now it's getting hard to ignore. He respects Jones' legacy undefeated.
No, Jon Jones. Prime versus prime.
Prime, I'll go Jon Jones.
Really?
Sure. Yeah, 100%.
You won't even give Tom a go at the prime?
No. Like I said, I rate Jon Jones highly. I believe that he's the best to ever do it. And Tom is for now, he's the guy now. You know what I mean?
But if they would have fought, and you think that Tom had strong chance because of the timing.
Yeah.
And fighting's always about timing. Boxing,
100%. Yeah, 100%.
you know what I mean?
I think for the speed, the power that carries, the way he moves in there, it would have gave Jon Jones problems, but it would have been a good fight.
So there's no ducking from Jon Jones.
No.
No ducking.
No.
We're not saying that.
I'm not saying that.
We're not having it.
Nah, definitely.
Too much respect for Jon Jones, the GOAT of UFC. Is it fair to say he's the GOAT?
Yeah. Untouchable, dominant, but questions this latest move fighting in the White House. Come on. I want real fights, not fantasy. Postersons are split. Is Jon Jones playing mind games, or is this the early rumble before a real Wardham Aspinall is ready? He's the interim champ, the rising force, and the man everyone says could be the one to dethrone Jones at heavyweight. And if Jones is serious, if he steps into that cage again, this won't be a photo op. It'll be the hardest job * Jon Jones has ever taken.
I wanted to see him fight again because I am a fan of him in the octagon. Bro, that spinning back kick he hit Stipe with in heavyweight fighting. Generally, they're wrestling and boxing. Jon started kicking Stipe. If a heavyweight did that, I'd be like, what? Stipe just looked confused. They can use their foot? Like, it was crazy. He was like hitting him with his toe. Then when Jon hit him with the spinning back kick, it was nasty.
Look at Jon Jones and Shogun.
He beat the shit out of Shogun.
I mean, dude, that
was crazy.
Just the mixture of technique.
Even Bader, man. Even me, I had to go forward the whole time because he was so much taller than me. And he just kneeing me in the stomach, kicking me. The whole time, I'm just going through razors. I'm having to cut through so many razors to get close to go boom, 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 boom. And then he creates space again, back at step one. Get through the...
After hearing rumblings of Jon Jones stepping back into the fire, the welterweight champ weighed in on the ultimate fantasy face-off. Prime Jon Jones versus Prime Tom Aspinall, and Leon didn't hesitate. He's riding with the GOAT. Yes, he gives Aspinall his flowers, acknowledging Tom's footwork, his speed, and the kind of heavyweight movement that's rare. Edwards knows Tom's a problem, a real one. But when it comes to fight IQ, adaptability, and sheer dominance,
if you're honestly looking at it, he's got to be number one. I know he has the asterisks as far as, people can say the drugs and stuff like that, and some of these things outside the cage. But I mean, I don't really slight him for that. I know it's how hard it is to compete. I know how hard it is to compete with having life on the outside. Being a distraction, and he never allowed that to become the main thing. He's always went in there focused, and it was one hell of a competitor. I see Jon Jones differently, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see him as, it's Jon Jones. I respect Jon Jones. I respect, what he's done for the fight game. But, in my mind, he's still a little bro.
Leon makes it clear, Prime Jon Jones is just different. Shut down the talk of Jon ducking anyone, calling it noise. According to Leon, Jones doesn't run, he calculates, and when he finally moves, he makes history. Jones has too many tools, Edwards said, too much experience.
Has unretired. That is correct. He says that he is now back in the testing pool. I don't know what to think of this. I don't know if Jon's having a laugh, if he's being silly, if he's just taking the piss, or if he's actually serious. I mean, what has changed in 2 weeks' time? Of course, Trump talking about a fight at the White House.
We're going to have a UFC fight. Think of this on the grounds of the White House.
England versus USA, 1776, all over again at the White House.
Too much fight under his belt in his eyes. Even Aspinall's best version wouldn't be enough to dethrone the king at his peak. This isn't just about belts, it's about legacy. One man rising, another refusing to fall. And if this dream matchup ever comes to life, you won't be watching a fight. We'll be witnessing a chapter in combat and a rare moment of admiration. DC opened up about what it's like to face Bones in the octagon, and make no mistake, it's not just a fight, it's survival.
The fact that they're going to do a fight at the White House, or has something else changed? The fact that he's re-entered the testing pool means he's not messing around, okay? I don't think a location, all jokes aside, I don't think a location like the White House or anywhere on planet Earth is going to be enough to influence his decision. I think it's something much deeper. I think it's him just kind of realizing and coming back, being around his team and thinking, you know what? I've still got something to give.
Cormier recalled being stunned by Jones' creativity, calling his fight IQ a different level entirely. The way Jones would unleash spinning back kicks, especially in his heavyweight display against Stipe Miocic, left even a veteran like DC speechless. He moved like a middleweight, Cormier said, shaking his head, and when you try to close distance, it's like fighting through.
Gets beaten by Tom, but he makes him work for it. Let's say it goes to the 3rd, 4th, 5th round, even if it goes to a decision, okay? That's going to have Jon Jones thinking, hold on a minute, I can beat this guy. And if there's one fight, and if there's one location that Jon...
Through a wall of blodeuu's kicks, knees, elbows, the arsenal was endless. Fluid transitions, unpredictable angles, and the kind of striking sequences that only Jones could dream up, according to DC. It wasn't just power, it was imagination. Pure chaos dressed in...
Yeah, I'm going to be fighting hopefully twice this year. That's my plan.
Oh, wow.
At least. I think I've wasted enough time now. So we're looking for a quick. We're looking to get a fight booked quick, and it's looking like it's going to be, pretty soon anyway. And then hopefully, if everything goes well in the first one, I'm uninjured, which is, it's easier said than done. Getting through a fight with a guy my size and coming out with no injuries, but if I can do that, I would like to fight at the end of the year as well.
Precision, it's that blend of danger and deception that cements Jon Jones as one of the most feared and unique champions in MMA history. A man who doesn't just beat opponents, he dismantles them. And Evan Rashadovance, a former rival and mentor, admits it. Jon Jones is unquestionably the greatest to ever step into the...
I believe that I'm the best heavyweight in the world. But it doesn't mean I can stop and celebrate what I've done. I've got a lot of work to do, and I want to be as active as possible moving forward as well. So I'm not just working for the next fight, I'm working for the next 5 fights, and I have been doing that for the last year or so. So I'll really sit down and be like, yes, I'm the undisputed champion. Don't get me wrong, it's great, I'm relieved. But I'm more so relieved that I can actually just fight again.
Cage, despite the headlines, the chaos, and everything that's happening outside the octagon, Rashad sees one thing crystal clear: Jon's focus inside that cage is unlike anything the sport has ever seen. His ability to rise to the occasion, to dominate on the biggest stage against the best in the world, is what
your head, what you can do.
Yeah.
Are you talking 3? Are you talking 4? In the next 12 months?
I'd like to do 4.
In the next 12 months?
I'd like to do 4, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how realistic that is, because, see, the heavyweights are a little bit different. First of all, there's not as many of us, especially if you look at the top 10 now. I've beaten 6 of them now. My goal is to beat 10 in the top 10. I want to beat all 10. But it's a little bit different with the heavyweights because, first of all, there's not as many of us. Second of all, injuries happen a lot more with bigger guys. We're not as active as we are the smaller weights. But my goal is at least 3, maybe 4 between now and like the end of...
What separates great fighters from immortal legends. To Rashad, Jon will always be that younger brother, but now he watches with pride as that same kid became the most feared, most gifted, most undeniable force in MMA history. Legacy isn't just about wins, it's about, and Jon Jones has changed